From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. Roz. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
According to a new survey, nearly half of everyone that they talk to carry backup underpants.
What?
Because either they plan to change their clothes like after the gym, or they think maybe they're a little clumsy, they might spill something, or in case they have an accident. 70% of people who carry spare underpants say that they have come in handy at least once. Anybody carry spare underpants?
I do not.
No. I have underpants
in my gym bag.
I have underpants in my bag right now.
Do you?
Yeah.
But are you going to the gym after?
No. I just have.
If I go to a gym and I know I'm going to shower at the gym right after my workout, I'll have fresh undies.
This is very common among younger people too. 60% of Gen Zers and 50% of millennials say that they always have just in case underpants with them.
We do.
Yeah.
People who do carry backup underpants say that you should replace your underpants. 82% of people say that you should replace your underpants after 2 years. Among the people who do not carry emergency undies, 83% said that they're keeping their underpants for at least 3 years.
Do you carry backups, Jem?
No, I don't. I used to carry a backup undershirt.
But
undershirt?
Undershirt?
Yeah.
What do you tie that around your...
It's true. During the summer when you sweat and all that stuff, I used to do that. But not underpants.
Not underpants. Not
No,
underpants,
and I have my whole body deodorant and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
And the roll of
paper towel.
Paper towel in the back of the Kia Forte XL.
That's right.
Bro, you got paper towels back there, but you don't walk around with the next pair of undies?
Yeah.
Wait, Roz, have you ever had to use your backup underpants here since you have them?
Have used them because I went to the gym or because I was clumsy or because I had an accident?
One of the above.
I have had to use backup underpants
Which one?
before. I'm not telling.
What do you do when you switch them?
What do you mean?
You put the dirty
throw
ones.
out the other ones?
Well, it depends on what the circumstances are, right?
Depends.
Like if you had an
Have
accident.
you ever had, pause for 1 second. Anybody on this show right now, have you ever had to throw a pair of underpants in a garbage that was not in your home?
No,
My husband
never.
has.
Whoa, snitch.
Okay.
Wow.
In the New York Public Library.
Oh my God. I would be mortified if I was him right now.
Maury!
Your poor husband.
Well, there you go. Yeah, always have backup underpants with you, though. I just keep a pair in my
At the
bag.
New York Public Library?
No, don't. No, don't.
You gotta go, Matthew.
I'm unplugging the phone.
You know, I realize I don't think I have any underpants in my collection that are newer than 3 years.
What?
No, maybe
don't.
1 or 2 pair. Most of my underpants are over 5 years old.
You don't buy new underpants every year?
No.
Oh, no.
Who has that kind of time?
I do.
Mocha, don't. It's
What? He's busy?
he's very
always
busy.
Yeah,
No, don't.
Why not?
Oh, I'm dead. Roz, I'm sleeping on your couch.
Hello?
Damnit Matthew, what's up? It's your husband's Roz and Mocha.
Hi.
How you doing, baby?
Oh, no.
Good. How are you?
Good.
Hey, Maury, where'd you go?
Maury's hiding.
Maury was just telling us a hilarious story.
We're live on the radio.
Yeah,
by
we're
the
live,
way,
so don't say the F word, okay, Matthew?
Okay.
Maury, where'd you go?
Maury,
I'm looking for a new place to live.
Okay.
why don't you share? Share, Maury.
I was just talking about how much I love you.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Can
We
someone please tell him?
were doing a story, Matthew, on what he's doing right now on if whether or not people carry. There's a story came out where they did a survey and they said that people carry backup underpants with them. I always have extra undies with me. They say either because you're going to the gym or maybe you're clumsy, you're going to spill something on you, or you have an accident. And then they said 70% of people who carry spare underpants have had to use them at least once. And then I said, hey, has anybody here on the show ever had to throw out a pair of underpants in a garbage if that garbage was not in your home? right? And I didn't even get a chance to answer, but it was a resounding no. And then Maury had said that you might have been in a situation where this had happened, where you needed to throw underpants in a garbage that was not a garbage that was in your home.
At the New York Public Library.
Shh, Maria.
Yep, that is true.
That's true.
Never trust a fart is the lesson here.
Thank you. I'm Matthew. I'm telling you, I every day I come in and I'm shocked that I'm the only one who has ever trusted a fart. Because maybe because you guys won't admit to it. But I don't know. But I'm with you on this, Matthew. Life
lessons.
I've also, Matthew, I'll admit it right now.
I'm very proud of that story. I mean, my God. I mean, if there's anywhere to do that, it's the New York Public Library.
Right. Was it quiet in there?
Yes, it was.
And what kind of noise did you make after you realized?
No, there was no noise. Again, I thought it was a soft little situation.
Yes.
Son.
Yes.
And
JC ever heard how you treated his Empire State?
Yeah. And so did you finish the tour first, or did you go right to the? No, you did not.
No, are you kidding me? No, I had to go in a cab. Somehow.
Oh, okay.
Or did we take? I think we took the subway.
No, we took the cab.
That's actually the smart move. That's like,
you fit right in, eh?
Yeah.
New York.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
All right, so Michael on the Roz and Mocha Show has a very important question.
Okay.
Wants to talk about a subject that you love nothing more than to discuss, Roz.
Oh, go for it, dude.
What's your question, Michael?
Yeah, so my daughter and I were talking about dreams and common dreams, like your teeth falling out or falling or being somewhere naked in public. And she's 10, by the way. I think that last one is hilarious. And so our question for the 5 of you guys, have you ever had an embarrassing dream where you're naked?
Have you, Michael?
I have, yeah.
Okay, and have you ever looked it up as to what it means to be naked in a dream?
I never have.
Okay.
No.
Roz, care to?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. And it's so funny that you literally 2 seconds ago, I just checked my phone because it went off right before we were going to go on the radio. And Catherine wrote me going, I'm so tired. OMG, send me energy. Was barely sleeping, but when I was dreaming the cats were chasing rattlesnakes and I was trying to bag them for them. Okay.
Your wife is amazing, dude.
Like, I just can't escape the dream talk.
Do we need to get Catherine on the phone for this, too?
No.
Are you sure?
Okay, hold on.
Why, I got her number.
Oh.
Top of the dome, son.
I hate that.
Give me a sec here, Michael.
Yo.
Catherine, it's your husband's Roz and Mocha. We have Michael on the phone, who's a super fan. He's a flaming Romo. Michael, say hello to Catherine. Catherine, say hello to Michael.
Hey, Catherine.
Hey, Michael. How's it going?
Good.
Catherine, we are talking dreams.
Okay. Oh, no.
What do you mean, oh, no? So Michael had a question, and the question is, have you ever had a dream where you're naked?
Okay. Is this a question for me specifically?
No, this is for everyone. We literally just started the phone call, and I was like, hey.
I told him, some guy called up and talked about his dream, and I had said that I just got a text from you saying that you had a dream that the cats were chasing rattlesnakes and you were trying to put them in bags for them.
Yes.
And if you love Dream Talk, I love Dream Talk. We all love Dream Talk, so let's talk dreams here. So dreaming about, so I looked this up for us, Michael. Dreaming about being naked can have many interpretations, but it often represents feelings of vulnerability, embarrassment, or a fear of exposure or judgment. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever
shared that dream.
had a dream about being... I'm sure I have. I have all sorts of weirdo dreams.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say yes, but to ask me to remember, no idea.
But like naked doing naked business, or like naked as in you're in like the Laura Secord store and you're shopping for your mom.
Laura Secord store? Does that store even exist anymore?
I don't know why I said that.
Bro, to be with modern times, say like the Purdy store.
Bro, I haven't been to a mall since pre-millennium.
Laura Secord.
I was always right across from the Orange Julius.
Bro, It's like my mom's favorite chocolate. Laura Seacrest.
Anyway, have you, sweetheart, you ever had a dream where you were naked in a weird place or no?
I mean, I don't think so. I think that I don't really associate being naked with being traumatizing for some reason. I don't think that would be
I know, I live with you.
Thing. So for me, that I feel like that equivalent dream is always teeth falling out, which is terrifying and a horrible dream. I hate when I have that one.
It also says here that the setting of a dream can also be very important. For example, if you dream about being naked in public, it could mean that you feel the need to conceal something from others. If you dream about being naked in front of an audience, it could mean that you have performance anxiety about an upcoming task.
Damn.
Gotcha. So does Michael have a lot of naked dream anxiety then, or?
I've had the odd ones. It's always where I'm in school and I realize all of a sudden, I'm naked. I've got to get out of there without being noticed. So
I feel like it's always in school. That's so sad.
Do you have?
I'm getting a free therapy session out of this.
Do you have performance anxiety, Michael?
No.
Oh, okay. So everything's just perfect then, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I think it's feeling exposed in school. I think everybody in high school feels so exposed. I feel like it's that's the vibe. At least that's what I get from that.
At least you didn't get mad at me in your dream last night. That's always a good thing to wake up to.
Oh my God, you're telling me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Dude, I'm an awful person sometimes in Catherine's dreams, like an awful person.
I mean, not terrible, but sometimes there's something where I don't even know where it's come from, but my dream just grabs onto it and it just replays it over and over and over 100 times. So by the time I wake up, I'm just seething. I'm get away from me.
Spinning.
Catherine, can you remember the last dream you had where you woke up and you were super mad at Roz?
Oh, I can't, but I bet he can.
Roz, can you remember?
No, but Catherine woke up one morning and she was in mid-dream, right? We were in bed together. And she woke up and then looked at me and said, "If you had to hide, where would you hide?"
Oh my God, I remember this.
That's so terrifying.
And I was like, what?
I remember this.
I'm wearing a t-shirt and I'm naked, waist down.
I know.
Why are you asking me this question
nowhere.
now?
There's nowhere in our house big enough for me to hide.
Oh my God, I remember this. And it was so urgent. I was I actually have to know immediately.
That's so traumatizing. Catherine, you're the best. Thanks for answering our call. Love you.
Of course. Love you guys.
All right. Michael, thank you for that. Thank you for your question. Thank you for listening. That was a great conversation we just had. Where do you listen to the Roz and Mocha Show from?
We listen in the car on the way to school in the morning.
Okay, love it. And between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
I'm going to have to go Roz.
There we go.
Thanks, Michael. Appreciate you, man.
Keep me in your dreams.
Thanks, guys.
Later.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Somebody sent me a video where they were like, "Hey, you should do this with Catherine, and Mocha should do this with his wife Jenna, and Maury should do this with Matthew." And I never click on trend videos, but I just want to give you the context because I was like, first of all, I'm not going to do a thing with Catherine. But then I watched it and I was like, oh, but how much would I pay Mocha and Maury to do this video? So have you seen this thing where guys film themselves with their wives in the background talking about how they landed the perfect woman finally by lowering their standards?
Oh no. My God. Oh, I would be dead. What?
You're so...
Again.
Bro. So this is the video that they sent me.
Well, I'm going to explain to y'all today how I got the perfect girl. So how I got the perfect girl, man, was that my standards was high, right? I looked for nothing but 10s, nothing but the baddest of the bad. And I had to tell myself, sometimes you can get a better woman if you just lower your standards and get you about a 6 or a 7.
Oh, my God.
So when I ran into Sam and she was a 6 or 7, I was like, I don't know.
I'm a 6
but
or a
she,
7.
Huh?
I'm only a 6 or a 7.
Oh, shoot.
Do you realize you're not even 6 foot tall?
What? What's wrong with being a 6 or 7, baby? It ain't nothing wrong with being a 6.
Somebody who's not even 6 foot tall.
Babe, I got the camera going. I'm trying to explain to these people what they need to. Okay, thank you. Okay, so again, fellas, lower your standards.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying? And get you a semi-ugly woman that can cook. You know what I'm saying? Take care of kids. And keep her hygiene all right. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna be the best thing to wake up to at night. I mean, in the morning. But get what? You gonna have breakfast ready for you. You gonna have dinner ready for you.
Hello, for somebody who has twigs, who has toothpicks for calves and legs. A lot of right now telling me that I'm a 6 or a 7 and you're only with me because I'll cook and I'll clean and I'll take care of them kids. Them kids.
Oh, you damn the kids. God damn.
Bro, never.
How much are you paying?
Never. Who would do this?
There is no way. I dare you to
I would try
this.
it.
You would try it?
Matthew would light your ass up.
1,000% I would try this.
Matthew would light you up so quick.
Oh, I'm a dead man. But it'd be funny.
Shem, would your girl freak if you did that?
Bro, I wouldn't even be here. You think I look like death now? Jeez.
Maria, if you were in a relationship and a guy started filming on his phone and starts talking this stuff, like this was almost a minute and a half this conversation went, right?
Yeah.
If a guy started recording and saying this,
You wouldn't have gotten past 30 seconds.
For sure. Let's remember that is a full hypothetical, by the way. Joe, come on! Maybe you should lower your standards. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you get yourself a 6.
Damn.
No.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Happy New Year, everybody!
It's time for Name That Quarantune.
Aha! Starting 2025 off with some games.
Bro. Name That Quarantune. The category today is all tracks that are turning 25 and 25. So this is everything from the year 2000.
All right.
I'll say this. It was very difficult. I was going through a list of the 100 best songs from the year 2000, and I'm going to say that 80 of them were absolute garbage until you got to the top 20. There was a lot. There was a lot of trash released in the year 2000.
Wow.
Then when you get to the top 20, you get to like the classics.
Okay.
But there was a lot of garbage released in the year 2000.
Okay.
So it is Damnit Maury against Mocha. Mocha, let me hear your buzzer. Damnit Maury. There we go. The rules again, and how this all happened was, can you name a classic track by only hearing the first line of the song? Mm-hmm. And you would think it's very easy, even though these are legendary songs, but it's actually quite difficult. It's much harder than you would think. So Mocha, your buzzer again. Maury? Okay, there we go.
Let the games begin.
Shem, you will be the official judge, okay, in case there, and scorekeeper as well, please, in case there's any sort of dispute on who buzzed in first. Let's start, good, let's start big. Mocha, number 5, please. Mocha.
The news today. That is Creed with Arms Wide Open.
Yes, there we go. One for Mocha.
Classic joint.
Let's go down to 13, please. Mocha.
That is I Try by Macy Gray.
Yes.
There you go. That is.
Starting
25 years?
Say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. It's clear.
All right.
Oh, so good.
These are all songs from the 2000, by the way, the year 2000. Mocha, please give me number 6. Mocha.
That is Graduation Song, Vitamin C. Graduation Song, Vitamin C. Guys, that's a graduation song, Vitamin C.
That's what I thought it was.
If you're wrong, you're wrong. There's no humming and hawing.
I'm actually going to say no. Incorrect.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Guys, that's
say
a
no.
graduation song by Vitamin C.
Nope.
Who is it?
Incorrect. Maury for the steal?
The graduation song, Vitamin C.
Incorrect. No. It's actually called Graduation, Friends Forever.
Yeah, that Friends Forever is too important to the song.
It is not called.
Oh, man, this is such a good song.
Is there a more year 2000 song than this?
Everyone calls it graduation song.
I know. That's why we play this game.
All right, fine.
Mocha, please give me number 3. Maury.
Madonna and music. Madonna, Don't Tell Me.
Mocha for the steal.
Madonna, Don't Tell Me.
Yes.
Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. You can change your...
No, you can't.
Mocha's done that.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah.
No.
When he said graduation song, you're like, no, and he's like, oh...
No, he got it wrong. I was looking at Shem to find out if we were going to accept that answer or not.
I disagree with this voting.
No. You're allowed to say, like, Madonna, you're allowed to do that, but you cannot say Madonna and the name of a wrong song.
But
That's
then you
incorrect.
can change your answer.
No, you can't. No, you can't. You cannot. Never have you been able to.
Until you say final answer.
Nope.
No.
I never say final answer.
Why are you changing the rules?
I know.
Okay,
everybody. Mocha, please hit me up with number 2.
The party was nice, the party was pumping.
Mocha.
Oh, yippee-yi-yo. That is Baha Men Who Let the Dogs Out.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Jamaican story, man.
This is Quarantunes, by the way. Can you name a classic track by only hearing the very first line of the song? These are all songs turning 25 in 25.
What's the score right now, Cheesecake?
4-0 for
Mocha. 4-0. Okay, let's go with number 9, please, Mocha.
This thing right here.
Mocha.
That is Thong Song by Cisco.
Yes, correct. Wow.
Next.
Give me number 16.
Because I just listened to that recently.
Wait, I thought I buzzed in.
Who buzzed in first there, Shem?
To be honest with you, I couldn't even tell you it was that close.
Maria, who buzzed in first?
I actually think it was Maury.
Oh my God! Okay, go, Maury.
Coldplay Yellow.
Yes.
There you go, Maury's correct.
One
Just
for
watched
Maury.
like a live performance of that song.
One for
Damn
Maury.
it.
Okay, let's round it out with. Oh, I got some good ones here. Let's do 15, please, Mocha. 15. Mocha.
That is Say My Name by Destiny's Child.
Yes, it is. Score, Shem?
6-1.
6-1. Okay, let's go one more real quick. One more real quick.
Tiebreaker.
Just because I want to hear the song. Number 1, please, Mocha. Number 1. Mocha.
That is Ricky Martin. She bangs. She bangs.
Shem, final score.
Final score is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7-1 for Mocha.
And that is how you play Name That Quarantune.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I'm going through old stuff. I was cleaning out just like files yesterday, like on my computer. Not cleaning them out. I was looking for something, and then I wound up coming across just like a bunch of stuff from years ago.
Like personal stuff?
No, just like stuff that I had sent to myself, right? That, you know, like maybe I was going to use on the show, whatever. Like I just send myself stuff all the time, and then I start writing notes, and sometimes I use it and sometimes I don't. And this just goes to show you how whacked out the world was 5 years ago.
Okay.
So this is from Forbes, okay? Not like a blog. It wasn't an IG post. This was from Forbes in 2020.
Before COVID.
No.
During COVID.
Yes.
Okay.
Headline: Can farts transmit COVID-19?
Oh my God.
Here's what you need to know. That is how whacked out the world was.
I know.
5 years ago.
Bro, when I look back,
Forbes doing articles on whether you can get COVID from farts.
Wait, hold on, but yes or no?
No!
What did Forbes say at the time? Because if you're talking about the early days of COVID, like we didn't know anything.
Yeah, well.
So is there, in that article, is there a possibility?
No.
Did they quote a doctor?
No. Yes. Listen.
Yeah.
Okay. There's you could.
Who, Fauci?
Yeah, exactly.
that guy was wrong about so much.
But then they go on to talk about like whether you have like if it's just a fart or then it's just if it's there's a little bit of diarrhea in it. Like it's a really heady piece.
Like
I'm
if you
telling
shart?
you. Yes.
Okay, if you're doing that, you have other issues.
Okay. Well, sometimes you can't help it.
Yeah, COVID, probably.
COVID, right?
We didn't know, Maria. We didn't know what we didn't know.
Like
You guys
so
actually
crazy.
thought that you could get COVID
We
from
didn't know
fart.
that.
I had never heard
Even
of this.
if I read that article back in 2020, I would have been like, this is ridiculous.
No,
Yes,
you
you
would
would
not
believe
have. No, you would not. That's the reason people did this was because everybody was so terrified, right? Remember that video, Kim Kardashian putting Lysol on her children's food? The boxes that came into
Oh my
the
God,
house?
yeah, everyone was Lysol in the groceries.
Yes. Right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. In the early days,
Did you Lysol your groceries?
Yeah.
No.
Or the toilet
When
paper
stuff-
gate where everybody was buying.
Okay, we didn't do that. we didn't go that extreme.
But yeah, but it was it's
I
so
missed
wild
it.
how, and that's not that long ago, man. But yeah, this is, and I'm telling you, this is a long article too. Can farts transmit COVID-19?
Is there like can you summarize?
No, but I can tell you that it was written by Bruce Y. Lee, MD, MBA. Covers health and medicine and wellness and science. This is a man who has worked his entire life in the field of science and medicine.
I bet you he's trying now to get that removed from the internet.
I would.
Finally gets his big break. Forbes calls him, says, "Yo, Doc, can you write this article?"
Here's what we need to know.
He's like, "My life's work has come to this."
Yeah. And I wanted to skim to find out because, like, up until that point, right? Like, farting close to somebody, the worst you were going to get is like either an upset stomach or pink eye.
Sure.
Right? Like, that's it. That's all. Like, that's just how
But then
farts
you have
are.
to worry about dying.
Coronavirus.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth!
Go fix this weather.
It's cold now.
It's I know, like, listen, I know it's, wintertime, whatever, and it's going to be cold every single year. But even still, when it is cold and you step outside, you can never be prepared.
No.
Although you are always prepared.
Well, how do you keep your nose warm? That's the coldest part of my body.
It's the biggest.
Well, hold on.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Prove it.
No.
All right.
Hey, yo, wait, what?
All right. Okay, get in here,
Okay.
bro.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me turn off my camera so Maria can't see anything.
Yeah, go in your bag and get your tape measure, Mocha. No, there's no warming up, Maury.
No, but I mean, there's certain...
Warming up.
Shut up, Shem.
Shem, bring your magnifying glass.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God.
Look, my camera's off, Maury. Get in here.
Yeah.
I know, but
you
it's-
always talk a big talk.
I know,
know.
but there's
No.
certain things that have to happen for it to be truly...
Excuse me.
There are so many HR violations that are about to happen.
No.
Nothing's
Why?
happened
Get in
yet,
here.
Why
Maria.
even say that? That gets flagged, Maria. Don't even
No,
say those
listen,
two letters together.
this is-
No.
Come on.
Wait, but Maria's camera's still
No.
on.
No,
She
but
can't see that, though.
Mocha's is off.
Okay, ready?
Mocha's is
Oh,
off.
my God.
Okay,
Oh,
can
my
you
Oh my God, you can't.
Huh?
Oh my
turn
God.
around?
No.
Turn around.
You
Get out of here.
You always
Get out of
talk-
here.
You always talk big talk.
Okay.
You always talk big talk.
Okay. I don't know. I'm turning my back. I am not a part
Go
of
ahead.
this.
Seriously?
I am not a part
No,
of
I can't
this
do it.
at
I
all.
can't do it.
At all. No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I can't do it.
Oh, my God.
I can't.
Nobody's watching, Maury.
No, but
Nobody is watching, bro.
I know, but you're looking at me with those beautiful eyes.
Oh. Bro, yeah, stay over there.
All you have to do more is just say, "Yeah, I know my nose is big."
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Like that's all you had to do.
No, but you
It's a
said it was the
joke.
biggest part on my body.
You could have said my leg, and I would have been, "Oh yeah, right, your leg."
Yeah, but here
Right?
you are.
Here
coming in
you
with
are.
the big flex.
Yeah.
Please.
So embarrassing.
So embarrassing. Don't even. Oh, I'm so stressed now.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth!
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
They asked people, what stats about your life would you like to see after you die?
Oh, geez. Okay.
So I'll give you just so you can get your head in the right sort of space here.
Yeah.
One of the top answers was, I'd like to know how many times I almost died without realizing it.
Wow. Great answer.
How many times I made somebody feel good about themselves without knowing it? Do-gooder.
Damn, bro. Even in the afterlife, we get blamed.
This is a great one, okay? And you have to figure that even if you had the best life with the best relationship, with the best marriage and the best family and everything else, after you're dead, who cares, right? People want to know the number of people who were attracted to them when they had no idea.
Yes.
Yep, I wanna know.
I wouldn't want to know that one.
Oh, you're number 0. I thought it was going to be the reverse. How many people, I mean, it would be a terrible thing to learn, but like how many people actually hate you that
Oh, that's on here too.
have never, that you don't realize.
You would want to
that
know
you've
that though? After you're dead, how many people hated you?
No, because then you're going to feel crappy.
Who cares about that? I mean, also you would feel terrible though. Like if you had a life of where, maybe you were single your whole life, right? Whatever, it didn't work out for you, all this stuff. And you're like, God, that never worked out for me. And here I am dead. And then somebody's like, yeah, but do you know who was really into you and you had no idea? This person. You die. Like you'd want to die again, all over again.
Or you could be that ghost that haunts him, like a sexy ghost.
Right.
A sexy ghost.
Somebody else said that they wanted to know the total pounds pooped along with the biggest one they've ever done.
Oh, God, no.
Weird.
How about the total amount of money you spent
I would
in your
like to know
life?
that. I would like to know that.
Well, you can do that.
I would be interested in that stat. Not my only stat. Like if they said you get one stat, that's not on my list. But if I get unlimited stats.
But you know what? Even if it were the only one on your list,
yeah,
and that was your answer, that's what you picked, it wouldn't surprise me.
No, because what else do I want to know? I don't need to know anything.
The total amount of money you spent in your whole life.
Sure, there's that too.
I would like to know how many coffees I would have drank my entire life.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because I drink a lot of coffee and I want to know.
Maybe if you died of a heart attack, right? And you're like, oh, damn it.
No.
How many?
No, but so outside of the show, because during the show, I don't really, once in a while, I see you drink a coffee. But after the show, how many are you running through in a day?
I usually have one either on my way home or when I get home, and then another one after that.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to say, I
but
average
I used to,
about
that's
three,
now.
2 or 3.
I've cut back my coffee extreme.
Same.
I used to have 5 a day.
Somebody else said that they want a gallery of pictures where they're visible in other people's phones where they don't know it.
Oh.
What? Wait, what?
So you want a gallery of all the pictures where you exist on other people's phones, but don't know it.
Like if somebody screen grabs something that you posted,
Or if somebody took a picture of you in private.
Yeah.
Or if somebody, hacked your computer, whatever, who knows, right?
I don't...
How many times I almost stepped in a turd? That's another one. Almost.
That's the worst.
What about what would have happened if you didn't die? I would love to know,
But what's the stat on
next?
that?
What do you mean?
What's the stat?
You'd be alive, bro.
Yeah, these are things that you did in
What
life.
about how many times you would have cried?
That's a good one.
You
That's
would
a good
have
one.
cried.
How
Or
many?
you have cried. Like how many times you cried?
How many liters in tears have you shed over your life, including baby years?
Okay.
Oh boy, I used to cry all the time.
Buckets.
Yo, we already know. We already know about cheesecake.
Cry.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Donald Trump did a wild-ass press conference yesterday. Wants to rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America, which I don't actually think he has the authority to do that. But in your own head, I guess you could. You could redraw your own maps at home.
Sure.
That would be fine.
The Gulf of America.
He wants Greenland for their minerals and gas and oil and all that stuff. But he was asked.
Doesn't, though?
He's still going on about Canada becoming the 51st state, and
why are you so obsessed with us?
He was asked if he would use military force to annex Canada. Here's Trump.
Economic force.
Oh,
Because Canada and the United States, that would really be something. You get rid of that artificially drawn line, and you take a look at what that looks like. And it would also be much better for national security. Don't forget, we basically protect Canada. But here's the problem with Canada. So many friends up there.
Yes.
I love the Canadian people. They're great.
Thank you.
But we're spending hundreds of billions a year to protect it. We're spending hundreds of billions a year to take care of Canada. We lose in trade deficits. We're losing massive. We don't need their cars. They make 20% of our cars. We don't need that. I'd rather make them in Detroit. We don't need the cars. We don't need their lumber. We have massive fields of lumber. We don't need their lumber. We have to unrestrict them because stupid people put, restrictions on, but I can do that with an executive order. We don't need anything they have. We don't need their dairy products. We have more than they have. We don't need anything. So why are we losing $200 billion a year and more to protect Canada? Why are we supporting a country $200 billion plus a year? Our military is at their disposal. All of these other things, they should be a state.
Okay. And say what you want about Doug Ford, but because Trudeau did that whole thing and the party's a mess. Oh, by the way, Trudeau tweeted yesterday, there's a snowball's chance in hell that Canada would become part of the United States.
Not a snowball's chance.
There's not a snowball's chance. Doug Ford, think whatever you want to say about Doug Ford, he's the only one on the front line right now because Trudeau's he's MIA, right?
He has to
and
be.
so Doug Ford, oh my God, he's on Fox News last night talking to Jesse
Fox
Waters.
News?
Right? He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
He did CNN yesterday.
Fox?
Yeah, he was
I
on.
understand
Because you
everywhere
got to
else, but-
you got to do everybody, right?
Bro, this is like Trump's BFFs over there.
And well, they're actually not.
At Fox?
No. That was a falling out that happened years ago. But anyway, so here it's talking to Jesse Waters, and Jesse Waters is such a troll. So here is poor Doug Ford on whether or not Canada's for
Does he
sale.
get pulled into a fight?
Just listen.
What's your problem with the United States absorbing Canada?
Well, first of all, Jesse, you know, I love the U.S. I love Americans, and I get it. You know, President-elect Trump is a real estate tycoon. He's made billions, but that property's not for sale. As simple as that. But I have a better idea, Jesse. Why don't we create Fortress Amcan and make sure it's the richest, wealthiest, most prosperous jurisdiction in 2 countries anywhere in the world? We have the critical minerals, we have the energy, we have the electricity that America needs. And there's only one place I'd want to sell it to, and that's the U.S.
Well, you could sell it to us, or we could all own it together, and that's a choice we can all make together. You say this isn't for sale, but everything has a price. The $1 Million Man says that.
Okay, and here Jesse Waters he's still trying to get him into a fight, right? Like he's a troll, but he's trying so hard.
I get it. You say that Americans don't have a problem with Canadians, and we don't. But it seems like you have a problem with us.
Yeah.
Because if I were a citizen of another country and I was a neighbor of the United States, I would consider it a privilege to be taken over by the United States of America. That's what everybody else in the world wants, American citizenship. For some reason, that's repellent to you Canadians. And I find that personally offensive, Premier.
Well, you know something, Jesse? We're proud Canadians, just like there's proud Americans. And if we join together and take on the world with a great trade deal between us, I think that'd be fabulous. No one could stop us.
Well, that's the point.
So can I just say really quick, please?
Yeah.
You don't want me on Fox News with this guy. You know why?
Why?
Because I'd fall for it.
Yeah. Let me
all
see.
those questions, I would fall for it. And I'd give them exactly what they
Of course.
My hot-headedness would pop out. Of
course.
It was so quick.
So it's the idea of a 51st state and everything else. It's so ridiculous, like preposterous. I don't even know why people are talking about it. However, let me pitch this to you.
Okay.
What if it was sort of like what they have in Europe with the EU? Okay. So we're still our own sovereign nation, right?
Still
Canada,
got our own money?
We still no.
Oh.
No, we don't.
Do we lose our health care?
We do not lose our health care. That is still done by the provinces within the great country of Canada.
Okay.
But our economy and our passports are like what they have in the sort of EU, okay? Where you get a North American passport. So you could go and move to the US like that. Your kid could go to school in California. A kid in California could come up and go to U of T without having to pay astronomical fees for it.
I can shop in Buffalo and not get in trouble?
You can shop in Buffalo and not get in trouble. No, there's no more back and forth.
Would flights be cheaper?
Way cheaper because American Airlines would suddenly be able to fly you from Toronto to Calgary.
And there's no more currency where you got to convert your money, right?
No, we would use the American dollar, right? So it's an economic thing, right? It's an economic thing. We don't lose. We're still Canada, just like how Belgium and Germany use the euro, right? What about that? What about that idea where you get one passport and then you can just sort of float around as you wish?
Oh, and then we get Hulu. Because,
we would get.
We get it now with Disney, bro.
Oh my God, so many of the American chains would be able to come here too.
Right?
Like
what? Like
Chili's used to be here.
I know, but now they can come back. Olive Garden.
Yes. Right? Like what if it was something like that? Where it was more economic than it was a 51st state. We still have our elections. Yeah. We still have all the things we have.
Would I have to learn the U.S. national anthem?
You already know it.
No,
everyone
you don't
already
need
knows
to. You don't
it.
have to sing anything.
I don't gotta like, raise my hand to the flag.
No.
What about Celsius and Fahrenheit?
That's always going to be a problem. That's always going to be a problem.
That's already here.
It's like,
we already have that here.
Vodka.
But anyway, what if it was that? What if it was something that resembled that? Would you maybe be interested in something like that?
Maybe.
If it was a little more economic, right? Where suddenly everything you have in the bank could become USD overnight?
Oh, and we get paid more, technically.
Well, no, you would get paid the same amount. It would just be in USD.
Oh, I thought, okay.
Yeah, they just switch over the currency.
Maybe get me on Fox
Yeah,
News.
maybe you
Have
smooth
that
things
dude-
over, right?
Yeah,
Why
ask
don't you
me
go
them
down with that
questions.
idea, right? Why don't you go down with that idea? Book you on Fox, right? Okay, it's not too bad.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Are we going to have to start learning the words to the U.S. national anthem? The Star
How do you not
Spangled
already know them?
Banner? I know
Just
if
from
we
sports.
need to learn. The only source I'm going to is Fergie.
Does that star spangled banner yet wave?
Sing it, girl.
For the land of the free.
Sing it, girl.
And the home.
Anyway, you know how it ends.
The crazy thing with Fergie's anthem is oftentimes when anthems go viral, and we play them always on the show, we have a whole file of people butchering the anthem. It's usually because they're a terrible singer. But Fergie, there's nothing wrong with her performance. It was the arrangement that was awful.
Yeah.
It was every single creative decision by a really great singer. She made every bad decision that you could possibly make with that song, but she sang it great.
And we love her for it.
The reason why I bring
Just
this
awful.
up is because of all the talk lately coming from
USA.
President-elect Donald Trump wanting to make Canada its 51st state.
Because Canada and the United States, that would really be something. You get rid of that artificially drawn line, and you take a look at what that looks like. And it would also be much better for national security. Don't forget, we basically protect Canada.
All right, thanks, bro. Appreciate you. So, Damnit Matthew decided to make some cold calls down to America to get their thoughts on whether or not Canada should be the U.S.'s 51st state, or just basically how they feel about all this talk.
Hello?
This is Damnit Matthew from the Roz and Mocha Show. Okay, obviously you heard, Canada could be the 51st state of the U.S. How excited are you to have Canada on your family?
Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Don't care.
Okay, fair, but why should Canada consider this?
Because U.S. the best, baby. That's why.
Okay.
Hey, everything good in the U.S.
Okay, but what's so good about America? Sell America to Canada. What is so good about America that we should join as the 51st state?
Trump being in office, man, it's a game changer. It's a game changer, not just for the United States, but for the world, I believe. 2, I live in Texas, and it's the best thing. And 3, number 3, brother, man, you just can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, but think about how this is going to make Canada look. Everybody loves Canadians and hates Americans.
Ooh, Bubba. Hey, not everybody.
All right, but do you know the Canadian national anthem?
I think so, brother. Let me see. Canada, the 51 state.
Well, Donald Trump wants Canada to be the 51st state. Are you excited of the possibilities of Canada being the 51st state?
I don't know anything about that. That's up to him what he decides.
Would you welcome us, Canadians?
I'm not gonna be bad to you, but I'm not into this government stuff. I don't understand all that.
I know, but if Canadians moved in, would you like that?
You know what? I think you're just a big scam that's trying to call.
Hello.
What's up?
Nothing.
Who's excited for Canada to be the 51st state of America?
I guess. Well, I have nothing against Canada because I've never been there.
Yeah, but you know about it.
All I know Canada is a state or wherever it is, but I've never been there, and I don't know nothing about the people.
I'm Canadian. Do I sound nice?
Yeah, you sound nice. That's the same answer. I have nothing against Canada. Canada.
Well, now we're coming to you. Do you think that Donald Trump will make a good president of Canada?
Well, I can't say. Because I'm visiting my sister, and I can't say for her. She'll be back in a little bit.
Are Americans prepared for a war with Canada if Trump takes things too far and we resist?
Well, I don't know. I can't answer that one, but I know something would need to be done.
Can you sing the Canadian national anthem with me?
Man, no.
Okay.
That's all I can say. Canada, welcome to America.
Oh, my God.
Those are our new neighbors.
USA, USA.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I'm going to play a piece of audio, and then I'm going to explain exactly what this is. If anyone has seen this video already, anyone here on the show, please don't say anything.
Okay.
I actually can't find it. Keep going. You have to keep going. You have to find it. It's your phone.
You have to find it. You have to effing find it. It's your effing phone.
Okay.
The video is of a young lady with her arm, her right arm, almost shoulder deep inside of a porta potty, trying to fish out her phone that she lost, which she then eventually got.
I actually can't find it. Keep going. You have to keep going. You have to find it. It's your phone.
And then she gets it, and her arm is just dripping wet. And part of her hair, blonde girl, part of her hair goes past the toilet seat as well.
And you dyed that blue.
Yeah,
right?
It's blue.
Was it the blue
water,
stuff?
It's blue water,
yeah.
right? And on the actual toilet seat, there's just like wet toilet paper all over.
Yeah.
And then around the toilet seat, it's a porta potty. It looks like what a porta potty looks like, right? Maria, you look like you're going to puke right now.
Because I would have.
Yeah.
I would have left the phone.
Absolutely.
I would've
Everybody
been
in
like,
the
you know
comment
what?
section of this video
Report
were like,
stolen. And
not even. Just go get a next phone the next day.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying like no phone is worth going almost shoulder deep.
And
inside
like,
of
are
a
you at a
porta potty.
concert? Where are you? Then you have to walk around with like poo on your.
Yeah, particles.
When I was in high school, there was a camping trip. We went up to like 2.5, 3 hours outside of the city.
Yeah.
And it was a canoe trip. And one of the teachers, because we were going to be like out in the nowhere, one of the teachers was in charge of holding on to all of our health cards in case there was some sort of problem, right?
Okay.
Like your parents sent you with a health card, and then you gave your health card to the teacher, and the teacher held on to all the health cards. And the teacher had everybody's, there was like 15 of us, and the teacher had everybody's health cards in his wallet, like a big fat old guy wallet.
Okay.
And he went to the outhouse, not the porta potty. I'm talking the outhouse where the hole is like 10 feet deep. Not 2 feet deep.
Yeah.
Wallet was in his back pocket. Goes to take his pants down. Wallet falls to the bottom of the outhouse. Oh, no. And these are not serviced like porta potties where some guy comes with a hose every couple days.
Isn't it just like a hole?
It's a hole. A giant hole.
Wait, it never gets cleaned?
No, it just reabsorbs
Ew,
like back.
God.
Yeah.
Ew,
okay.
ew, ew,
okay.
ew, ew, ew,
Yeah.
ew, ew.
Yeah. Yeah. So, because he had every kid's health card,
Don't tell me he like climbed down there.
he had to go down.
Oh no. Did they give him a hazmat suit? Please tell me they gave him something.
He had to go down. No, we had shorts and bug spray. Like that was your only defense.
So gross!
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Over the holidays, Damnit Maury discovered that his husband, Damnit Matthew, is the one in their relationship who can't say a word, who can't pronounce a certain word. Every time he says it incorrectly. Whereas Damnit Maury is the one who always mispronounces things.
Yeah,
right? Your spelling and grammar is just horrendous. That's not throwing shots. That's
but
just
after so many years, when you hear your partner say something so weirdly wrong, it's hilarious.
Are we to now believe that Matthew is your Maury?
Oh, damn. That's like a Freaky Friday.
He should be so lucky.
Before we get to the word that Damnit Matthew says incorrectly,
yes,
I'd like to go back to one word where two videos we've played, two pieces of audio we've played in the past.
Okay.
Just have me dying.
Okay.
Where each one of these people can't say the word Worcestershire.
Okay. Yes.
My mama asked me to get some Roy's Sister Cherie sauce, and then I'm just trying to figure out what kind do y'all buy, because I don't buy this shit, so I don't know what brand.
Shep, you look puzzled right now. You wanna,
Cherie.
She said Roy's Sister Cherie.
My mama asked me to get some Roy's Sister Cherie sauce.
That's very wrong.
Right? And then this poor old guy, old Italian guy.
All right, ready, set, go.
We gotta use this one drop of one star shusha.
No, ready, set, go.
We gotta use this one just shusha. I don't know. One just star shine.
What?
Yeah, one just shine. One just shishara. One just shushara. Shushar? One just shari. No. Shari. One just shari. One steer. One just steershire. One just steershire. I told you the truth. I don't know what kind of the country come this from, but I'm Italian. I don't know what I gotta say. I read in Italian now. Worcestershire. Sauce. That's the sauce.
Perfect. That's all you got to say.
All right. So here's Damnit Maury and Damnit Matthew with the word that Matthew cannot pronounce.
Okay, I learned something so awesome about my husband over the holidays. There is a word that he can't pronounce. Kind of made me love him a little bit more. Super cute. Watch this. Matthew.
Yes.
Happy anniversary.
Can you explain what the hell that ding was?
We cheersed our wine glass.
What are you drinking out of buckets?
Bro.
That sounds like a xylophone.
Oh, for real. You're right, Maria. That really does sound
like a xylophone.
You guys have one just like chilling in the condo.
I don't think that's glasses.
How do you say the sauce that you smear on meat?
Horseradish.
What is it?
Horseradish.
So Matthew can't say horseradish. Okay, we'll pick it up from the ding.
How do you say the sauce that you smear on meat?
Horseradish.
What is it?
Horseradish. The radish of the horsey.
Okay, but how do you say it?
Horseradish. No.
How do you say this word?
Horseradish.
Say it again.
Horseradish. Please get away from me.
Horse.
Yeah, he said horseradish.
Horseradish. Horseradish. Horseradish. Horseradish.
But the first time he did it, he flipped him because he said horseradish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy anniversary. How do you say the sauce that you smear on meat?
Horseradish.
What is it?
Horseradish.
Yeah. Horseradish.
Horseradish.
The radish of the horsey.
Okay, but how do you say it?
Horseradish. No.
How do you say this word?
Horseradish.
Horseradish, but horseradish.
That cheers also sounds like the beginning of round one, right? Like when you play it, I expect to hear this afterwards.
Right?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo.
Yo, how's it going, guys?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Calm down. Time to get it off your chest right now. Maybe you should talk about your problems. Roz and Mocha better moments.
Vented moments here on the Roz Mocha Show.
Love vented.
Very popular segment.
Love it. Love it. This is where you get to come on and just vent, get something off your chest. You can choose to remain anonymous. We'll try our best to not ask any follow-up questions and just give you the platform to go. So what do you want to vent about today?
I would love to vent in this lovely time of year for the people who don't brush off snow from their freaking cars. They'll be the absolute minimum and brush off just either their side of the windshield or just the front windshield, and it drives me insane. It kind of tells me what kind of a driver they are, what kind of a person they are. It just, it pisses me off so much. Yeah. And then you get like people who like, when they don't brush off their windshields or brush off their entire car, the snow will fall off and it'll hit other cars behind them. I was driving by the other day and it literally took a chunk out of the car, like it flew off and then hit the road and it was like this massive frozen chunk. I was pissed.
Are you the type of person that, first of all, I agree with you, but are you the type of person, do you brush even like the roof of your car?
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, so I get it because some people have pickup trucks or big SUVs. So to that extent, like, do your best. But also, Canadian Tire, Costco, they have the extendable brushes, so you can reach those places. But yeah, no, I brush off the entirety of my car. Like, oh my God, you just think about like license plate, headlights.
Yeah.
People don't even brush off their headlights or taillights and their license plates either. So I can't imagine how cops feel about them. Oh, my God.
I've had a conversation with somebody in my life where I asked them if they were going to brush off their car, and they were like, why? The wind gets it.
Yeah, don't make me meet that person.
Shh, don't make me say who. I'm not going to say who. Don't make me say who. I'm not. No.
Well,
I know exactly.
I'm not.
Can I say it?
No!
I think we all know who it is. I think we all know who it is.
Sometimes
no, they're not in this room.
Sometimes the most you get is it's not even with the scraper. It's the sleeve of the coat just on the driver's side window.
Yeah.
Swoosh.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The person is not in this room, but Roz does see this person every single day.
Gotcha.
No. It's hard for me with the truck because I have like a pickup truck and I have one of those covers over the back, right? That's a lot of square footage.
Yeah.
to wipe off. And if it freezes, like I can't get that off because
you can't scrape that.
I can't scrape it because it's not a hard surface. It's like leather kind of thing, right? And so it just sort of is what it is sometimes, man.
Damnit Maury, do you brush the car off? You don't seem like the type of person that would go to the extent of cleaning the entire car off.
Well, the windshield wipers get it.
Okay, so you're that guy. Okay,
Maury, don't.
But I will say this. Also for Maury and Shem, they go from like underground garage to underground garage. So unless they're out in the world and they park in a parking lot.
That's what I'm talking about. Like under the assumption that you are somewhere where you're parked outside and then the snow accumulates on your vehicle. Shem, what do you do with the Kia Forte XL?
Oh, I have a brush and I definitely brush off the roof of the car. You have to. And the back window, of course. And the trunk. Don't forget that part on the trunk that I feel like a lot of people don't brush.
Shem's never been a guy who ever forgot the trunk.
It's my guy. He knows me well.
Maria, you're smirking right now. What's the smirk for?
He's staying real quiet.
Yeah.
Wind gets it?
Yeah, or what I do is I put my windshield wipers really fast until it takes the snow.
No. So what about the rear? Is it the same with the rear?
No, like what I do, and this is gonna sound really bad, I only dust off my two windows. The back two, I don't even bother because the wind gets up. If I don't want to get myself full of snow,
you can't reach.
I don't want to lean over my car.
No, shut up, man.
I am, but it's fine.
No, you're not. Anyway,
what I do is I put the windshield wipers just extremely fast with the heaters on blast until I can see anything.
Thank you. Yes.
No.
I don't know. I think there might be a good chance Maury doesn't even have a snow scraper in his vehicle.
I looked for one the other day and I used an umbrella.
His car is the size you can put it in the palm of your hand. Bro. I looked for one.
I've seen the inside of Maury's car before.
There's more shirts in my trunk.
You got like 10 plaid shirts back there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had to use a towel once.
I also find it super cool that if there's snow on the roof, if you're driving and it shoots off the front, it kind of looks like lasers.
Maria, do you not have a snow brush in your car?
I have one now because my dad reminded me to put it in my car.
Smart man.
But there was one time I had nothing and I only had was a gym towel and I was at a parking lot and I had to use the gym towel.
What is with everybody on this show, man?
I thought this was supposed to be vented moments. This is making me feel worse.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, dude. Yeah, this is
moments.
Sorry, we got to get a new intro made. This is triggering moments, not vented moments.
Oh my god.
Are you at least happy that you were able to spark the conversation here and get that off your chest today?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah.
I will say I'm sorry if that helps you feel better.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
That does make you feel better.
Yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Back in October, Maria from the Roz and Mocha Show ran a half marathon, your first half marathon.
Mm-hmm.
I know the question has been asked whether or not you plan on doing another one this year. I know a text came through like yesterday asking if you would just go full out and run a full marathon. Have you given any thought?
Yeah, I have.
And?
I really do want to do the full one.
But
I need to see if my Achilles will be able to survive.
Can I offer you some inspiration?
Please.
Did you guys hear about this 55-year-old Belgian marathon runner?
No.
She's about to make it into the Guinness Book of World Records. Her goal for 2024 was to run a marathon every single day.
That's crazy. People do that.
And she did it. And they're getting the paperwork together so she could be inducted into the Guinness Book of World Records.
So she ran 42 kilometers every day.
Yeah.
She ran
On the
in
road,
a single
on the road
year.
or a treadmill?
No.
On the road.
On the road.
Even in like snow, rain.
She traveled around the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
She ran, this 55-year-old, she's known as a ultra runner.
Yeah.
Her name is Hilde de Saguenay. She ran 15,444 kilometers in one single year.
That's crazy. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of running.
I mean,
Man.
here's someone who she's been training like God since she was super young.
Still,
right? Like this is
though.
her thing. Her thing
Still, but the
is fitness and running marathons.
But a body is not indestructible, right? Like you still get like an ingrown toenail.
Sure.
You know, you still step on something when you're walking out of the shower and
Pull
it
a
hurts
hamstring.
and it hurts the bottom of your foot. Like all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
You get a cold.
And it throws you off.
It throws you like you
got to rest.
But even all that running, like I had a stress fracture under my foot while training because I was running so much.
Yeah.
And I had to just power through. But to do that every day, like I wasn't running every day.
55 years old.
I guess people-
15,444 kilometers. Yes, David Moore.
I was going to say, like, the people do that on the treadmill every day. Does that not
42
also count?
kilometers? No, they do not.
No, I'm just saying people do, like, people run on a treadmill for an hour every day.
Treadmill's also very different than running on the road.
Very
when you're running on the road, you have
Yeah.
nothing underneath you to give you speed but yourself. And it's like just straight like concrete or like gravel. Like it's not easy.
Yeah, the terrain is different.
And also
Yeah.
the rain and the wind, and you get a mosquito up your nose and stung by
and
a
you're
bee.
only concentrating on the task, which is
Yeah.
running. I find when you're on a treadmill, you're thinking about different things. Maybe you got your phone in front of you and you're watching something. So you're not like fully engaged. Like your body is moving, but you're not concentrating on your body moving. Right?
You need to have a treadmill
Yeah.
where it sprays water at you and stuff so you feel like you're outside.
By the way, 15,000 kilometers is what
Yeah.
the average person in this country drives a year.
Holy! And this woman ran it. That's insane.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Correct.
Yes. I feel like it's been 25 today. My back is so sore.
What'd you do yesterday?
Nothing.
Breathe.
Oh, no.
Stand up.
No, I went to the gym and then I was like I pulled something because my back is old. Right? I'm just old.
All of you is old.
I'm just old. Everything is
Yeah,
just
but working
old.
out, you should be able to feel some sort of a difference.
Yeah, and good soreness is a thing.
No, because don't you remember? Like I remember I slipped a disc last year, right? And that, like, I still feel it in that spot where I slipped it.
Do you not
right?
stretch
like
before?
I do. I try.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not
Before
very
and
bendy
after.
though. Yeah, I'm not very bendy. And then Catherine had the Theragun on me.
Yeah.
When I got home, and then oh my God, like at first it feels so good. And then,
Can I make a
and then-
suggestion?
Yeah.
I'm not trolling here. at all.
No.
But first of all, before I make my suggestion, round of applause. I'm very proud of you.
For
Going to the gym?
Yeah.
I just
You got out of the house.
Because you never.
I'm not
no,
going
no.
today because the steam room's not working.
Number 2, have you ever thought of maybe getting a personal trainer for a little while?
No.
Why not?
No.
I could be your personal trainer.
Nope.
I used to do that.
No.
Why? You would have so much fun.
I've had 3 in my life.
You don't like it?
Nope.
Why?
Not for me.
Really?
Nope. Don't enjoy it.
I've had
I don't like talking to people.
personal trainers. Oh yeah.
No.
Will you come to boot camp with me?
And you also don't want people telling you what to do.
I don't want people telling me what to do. Right?
I just feel like when it comes to personal training,
No, because there's just stuff I don't want to do in a
No,
gym.
but you could tell them like what you want to focus on.
No.
And they'll teach you proper technique. And if you're
No.
doing something wrong, they'll correct
No,
it.
because I'll tell
and
you what happens when you get a
why.
personal trainer, right? Is you're the guy who's all of a sudden walking the length of the gym doing like lunges and interrupting everybody as they get off the machines.
No, that's
I'm not
true.
that guy.
I've had to do that for
Yeah,
a warm up.
yeah, I'm not that guy, right? I'm not
I've
doing
done
that.
that.
I like to
No.
hide in a corner.
Sure.
I do my thing.
But here's the thing,
and I
though.
get out of there.
Again, not trolling. You can get a personal trainer. and
I'm
you
not
can-
getting a personal
No, but
trainer.
listen to me. And you can explain what it is you're looking for.
I have before.
And you can explain the thing about like not being, interruptive to other people's workouts and working out in the corner and blah, blah, blah. And they can cater
I've done this
to anything.
3 times, Mocha. I'm not.
with 3 different trainers.
3 different trainers I've had.
But don't you like when they say you're doing a good job?
No, I don't want anyone to talk to me. I don't want anyone in my
I love
space.
talking to my trainer.
I don't want.
I'm
I
the
don't.
same,
It's
Maria.
not
I
a
enjoy-
camaraderie thing for me.
But don't you love when and like you're getting tired and they push that last
Nope.
rep out of you and you're
Nope.
like, I am dying, but I feel
Yes.
great right now.
No.
The last personal trainer I had, his name's Ante. And we don't train. I haven't trained with him in 7 years now.
Yeah.
But we've still great friends. FaceTime all the
No,
time.
I don't want a friend.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. How about this?
I don't
Will
want.
you?
No.
Will you let me train you?
No.
There's no way, girl.
Why? That would be so much fun.
No.
I would
no.
have a great time.
No.
Girl, you think he wants his
I
training
don't.
session to turn into a yap session?
It wouldn't be. Yeah, I could be silent.
Okay, but it's like I went to the gym the other day and I walked in. I was the only one there. Greatest day of my life. I was the only one there.
But how
I
do you
don't
know you're doing the stuff right?
doing what right.
Your
You
body
need-
hurts
Yeah,
today,
you
bro.
need to have correct form.
I have correct form.
How do you know that?
It's not like I've never been to the gym before. I just always stopped going, and then I continue to pay memberships for 15 years. Right?
Your
Like
whole form's wrong. You're hunched.
I'm not hunched.
How about
Gotta do some pullbacks to fix those shoulders.
My shoulders don't need fixing.
Well, your posture.
I know. Okay, we're not talking about my posture.
Option number 2.
Yes.
Right?
Is
You could, in those industrial areas,
Right.
right, that have an empty warehouse or whatever building.
Sure.
Why don't you rent one out?
They're ready
Fill it
to-
up with gym equipment, and then that's your spot.
Bro.
And then you can go and work out in solitude.
I work out in solitude already.
No, but literally nobody there. Right now, the gym that you work out at,
You want me
there's
to
a chance
rent?
of-
You want me to rent 5,000 square feet? You know how much that costs? More
Listen,
than my
if-
gym membership a
and
month.
buy the equipment.
And then I got to buy dumbbells. I'm not buying dumbbells. They got them there.
I'm trying to help you out here,
You're
bro.
not trying to help me out. That's not helping me out. Go rent a space.
Okay, how about this? Option number, I don't know what option we're
17?
at right now. Yeah, option number 17.
You know what would happen if I rented that space, by the way?
What?
I would just put a dartboard in it and just go and hang out alone
Yeah,
in a mini
build a bar-
fridge.
build a bar,
yeah,
TV.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it would be the place where I went to get fat.
Okay, option
Right?
number, what were we at, Maria?
17.
Option
I'm
number
like, you know what I
17.
got room in here for? More couches.
Okay, option number 17. You and I work out together.
I'm not working out with you.
No. And we won't say anything.
No, I don't want to work out with you.
Hey, no one uses my condo gym. Just go.
I have a gym, for God's sakes.
No, but people could show up.
No, but even if I go with Catherine and Catherine's there, I'm on the other side of the joint.
Oh, and my steam room's working.
I don't even. Bruh.
It's in his unit. It's called his shower.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Monica, how's it going? It's Roz and Mocha.
It's going great, Mocha. Or should I say baby pusher?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Back it up. Monica said,
coming in hot.
while you guys were on holidays, I was listening to the history of Roz Mocha for the 10th time.
Oh, wow.
And I need to know, how did cheesecake stick for Shem, but baby pusher didn't stick for Mocha?
Great question. Great question.
Because you've listened 10 times now, Monica. Which episode was it?
That would have been episode 1, Mocha, when your baby sister came home and you looked her in her sleepy little eyes and said, I wish you were never born. And then you pushed her.
Right.
You pushed a sleeping baby.
Yeah. Because I was super jealous, right? Of course. I was the only child for such a long time.
Which is
Then they bring a and then they bring a baby home and like all the attention goes to Laura.
Yes.
So I pushed her.
Yep.
I'll do it again.
Yep. Yeah. So why? So the question was, how did a nickname like Cheesecake stick with Shem, but Baby Pusher didn't with Mocha? Because I believe that happened all around the same time. Well, it's a little bit more endearing to refer to somebody as Cheesecake as opposed to Baby Pusher. Because if we called Shem Cheesecake on the show and people don't know, they could be like, oh, that's a cute nickname. But if they don't know the history of the show and have not listened to that episode or heard that story told on the radio, and we just started referring to somebody as Baby Pusher,
that's a lot worse.
Some people might think Mocha's in the business of actually selling babies.
Oh, no. Guys, I did think of another one, because since we are calling Shemmy, which I prefer Shemmy or Shemroy, but if we were going to call him Cheesecake, I thought, you know what, then maybe, I know Shortcake didn't stick for Mocha, but I thought another one could be maybe we could just call him Parm.
Harm?
Parm, as in his favorite meal. His
Parm.
meal parmesan.
Parm.
No.
What if we called you Parmy?
No.
Parmy.
Parmy.
I like Parmy.
No, that's a
Call him
stupid name.
Veal. He's little like a veal.
Parmy might stick, though.
No, it won't.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't have the same ring as like something like Cheesecake.
Why don't we give it a week and see what happens?
Nah.
Short King.
Like a short king.
No.
Oh, damn.
Instead of shortcake, Short King.
No,
Damn.
I'm not.
Has king in it. You would like that.
I'm not replying to any of those.
No problem.
I think he wears the crown. Don't you have a crown, Mocha? So yeah, maybe Short King would
Short
work.
King. He's got the crown now on his neck. It makes sense.
Crown
Short King.
tattoo. Hey, Monica, I need to know, because you said you listened to the documentary, the docuseries, History of Roz Mocha, 10 times. Why 10 times?
Oh, Mocha, listen. I'm like one of these fans that I listen to you guys live, and then when the show ends, I go and listen to the older episodes. So I've gone through like from 1 to 1,000 and whatever, probably 5 times over.
Wow.
But then when the history came out, so every week I'd listen to it, and then after your show was over, I'd listen to that episode again. Wow. And then you moved them all together in a nice section where you can listen 1 through 6 all at once. So sometimes I'm like, you know what? Let's just listen to all 6 episodes of just the history. So then, and then I listen to you guys, like you guys help me go to sleep, because I listen to them all so many times that if I fall asleep to it, I don't feel like I'm missing out. And it usually gives me good, funny dreams, or I'll wake up. The other morning, I woke up singing, Roz is my father, because I was listening to episode 6. It was the Caillou episode, and I woke up singing, Roz is my father, and I just couldn't stop singing. And I'm like, why am I singing? And I'm like, episode 6.
So seeing as you are what we call a super fan, but what we call a flaming Romo, do you have any questions about the docuseries for us? Like, as you've listened so many times, anything stick out in your mind that you've wanted to ask?
Yes, I was just thinking about this the other day. So in the episode, when you get to when like Julie left, which I started crying about too, but when Julie left, then you had your first boss. I can't remember. I'm sorry, I'm going to forget all of their names now. But you had the one lady, and then she left. Then you had another one, and she was awesome. And then I think you got another guy, a British guy, and then he left. But when you were talking, you said those 3 were like probably your best bosses post Julie. Does Alex know that he's not considered one of your favorite bosses?
Our boss, Alex.
We've had other bosses. Like we had bosses that we didn't even mention in there, right? The reality of the situation is that it's very difficult to build the relationship that you need to us work with somebody in that position, and for those people to work with us, and it takes time. Right? Like it takes a long time. Some bosses we've hit it off with quicker. Yeah. Some bosses it's taken a real long time. Like we had one boss, Adam, who is amazing. Love the guy. It took a really, really long time for us to work well together, right? It did. And that's just the reality of it. And I think that it was the same thing with Alex. But like, if we're ranking bosses, you know, but I don't think that like, I think that Alex knows how we feel about like Julie. Like everybody knows how we feel about Julie and how we felt about Paul and how we felt about Karen and everything else. So does he know? I would say he knows.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, I would say for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure he does. But he's done some really, he's done some really great things with this show and with this station.
Name
for
one.
sure.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, I could.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
I love giving Alex a hard time.
Yeah. No, I could for sure.
Okay, and before we let you go, Monica, 2 more things. Number one, is there one thing that you've learned about anyone on the show? Because everybody from the Roz and Mocha show, both past and present, are included in the docuseries.
I've learned so much because I'm like considered a newer listener, but it's only because of where I lived. I remember the day you started there, Mocha, like in your first day, I had the radio station programmed, turned it on, and it was static because I'm in the KW area, and I'm like,
yeah.
So then I didn't, and then thanks to apps and stuff, now I listen to you guys nonstop, right? So like you're just a whole family dynamic, and Roz's family, like that to me was everything that I didn't know about you guys, like going into the history or just from your episodes and stuff. So I just love it. You guys are the perfect show. You're the perfect people. Everyone on that show is amazing. I just love everything about you guys and everything you put out. So
that's amazing. We love you, Monica. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite? That's my final question.
Okay, so Mocha, I love you so much, but I got to go with Roz, and hear me out. It's not because he's a smooth, cool dude. I heard that 1,000 times. Wow. It's because I'm a winker like Roz, which is like when you randomly pass me, give him a little wink. Not because you're flirting, just because that's how I like to say hi, a little wink. And also, I know it's disgusting, but I also lick my phone in sunglasses or glasses to clean them.
You're doing too much. You're saying too much. You're saying too much.
We got to stick together.
You're saying too much.
You could have him, Monica. Love you. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support.
I love you guys all. Have a great day, and thanks for calling.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Oh, man. People are clowning Drake again.
What happened?
Shem, please explain.
So Drake dropped a freestyle called the Fighting Irish Freestyle over the weekend. Well, he didn't actually drop it; it was leaked.
Leaked, quote unquote, leaked. Come on.
And in it, he takes shots at LeBron James,
his former BFF.
Yeah, and they're like really, really good friends, or at least they were really, really good friends. But after the whole Kendrick Drake beef, LeBron showed up to that big concert that happened in LA, that pop-out concert where it was basically a let's roast Drake fest.
Yeah.
Showed up, he danced. Drake ended up unfollowing him on Instagram a little while back, and now the record has leaked where he is taking different shots at LeBron.
The world fell in love with the gimmicks. Even my brothers got tickets. Seemed like they loved every minute. Just know the personal to us, and it wasn't just business. Analyzing behavioral patterns is somewhat suspicious. Was never happy for me when I run up the digits, or when I'm breaking world records still as I guzzle a Guinness, or when I get my 5th made back cause the color is different. Remember we traded watches, I gave you the Arabic dial, you gave me a numbered edition. You would even check up on my son like a pediatrician. Sure convinced the gang that rooted in love when it isn't. Show me how different we are, there's blessings in juxtaposition. I guess now you boys gotta abandon your summer tradition. Cold shoulders I gave it.
Anyway, people are going in on Drake being like, how
do you know that that's like about LeBron?
It's a great question. So I
just listened to the whole thing. I'm like, I don't know who the hell that would like. If it was about me, I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah. well, just the name of it, Fighting Irish Freestyle, refers to the high school basketball team name that LeBron had. He was the Irish back in Akron, Ohio. Uh-huh. He talks about a watch that he and Drake had together. Also, he mentions that you checked up on my son like a pediatrician. This is when nobody knew that Drake even had a son. And LeBron has been on record saying that he knew that and he used to check in on him. But the big thing is that Drake says, God forbid we ever get to tarnish your public image. A lot of people look at that as some sort of threat that he's going to expose LeBron for some of his Caravana antics. Because there's a lot of like rumors that LeBron allegedly has some fun when he's here in Toronto during the Caravana season.
Here for it.
Yeah, he's here all the time.
Hold on a second. A basketball player going outside of his marriage
during Caravana.
During Caravana long weekend.
It's wild. It's a wild time. So
I don't buy it.
Yeah. So basically,
I don't buy it.
Yeah. Neither do I. Not at all.
And people are online are like, Drake, like you're taking shots at someone. When you talk about traditional quote unquote rap beef, you're taking shots at someone who can't fire back because you're taking shots at someone who's not a rapper. Who's not going to be able to respond within X amount of time.
But because that went real well for him last time.
No. They're also clowning him because he's got, he did have LeBron's face tatted on him.
Oh,
so
that's
it
weird.
Just makes it look, just makes it look.
His face, not his number?
Nah, his face.
His face?
Yeah. Apparently he got it covered up since, but yeah, he's got his face tatted on.
Really?
So.
Why?
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
KISS925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.